Well, it's an absolute pleasure to chat with the owner of this great tournament. 29th edition of the Stampede Challenge. With me is Matt Strong, and it's funny how time flies. The first time I watched you play, you were a 16-year-old with the Everett Silvertips back in the day, playing the Vancouver Giants, and you really loved one another then, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a great rivalry, the Giants and I. It's actually, you're hitting on some memories that I haven't thought about in a long time. But I absolutely loved playing in Everett. I loved my time in the Western League. I got to play on quite a few teams that strayed around a little bit. But we had a great rivalry with the Giants.
Well, with your group, and I know at HN Live we've been involved in this event and a few weeks ago in the Champions Cup, and I know how important it is to you, 181 teams, all the different groups, to make it a great experience, right? Is that right at the top of the list?
That's I'd say our sole focus. That's the mantra that my brother and I, being the ones that kind of run the tournaments and are doing the day in and day out, every key decision we make is how does this impact the event experience? Can we make it better? Can we improve the experience for the kids? Because at the end of the day, we want the kids to go home and remember their time at the Stampede Challenge, the Alberta Champions Cup, and come back year after year.
This is the 10th year for you, as we were chatting about off the air. What are you most proud of in terms of the gains and strides that you've made during that stretch?
I'm really proud about the amount of teams that we see coming back year over year.
Right.
That's probably one of our biggest indications that we're doing something right. You hear problems every single year, and you deal with them as best as you can. But if you do things right and you stick to that right path time and time again, like that is what leads to teams coming back. And that's how we know that we're doing something special. We're doing something or helping create something special. And if we can just be a small part of a memory that a child has looking back on their hockey career, then that's what we're here to do.
Do you have anything special yet planned for the big 30th anniversary next year?
No, so this year with kind of COVID cutting down our lead-up time and how much we had to plan, like everything's gone into just planning for this year. But as soon as this weekend ends, we'll probably take about a week off to sleep and rest and regroup, and then we'll be getting right back at it to planning and seeing again how can we improve, what can we do better, to if we can increase our value proposition every single year. That's what we aim to do.
Matt, my last one for you is, you understand fully in so many different ways and perspectives the talent that goes on these ice surfaces. How, I don't know if the word is amazed, but do you even, because I know I do, have to pinch myself. You're watching these 10 and 11 and 12-year-olds. It's like,
oh, yeah.
They weren't playing that way, and you were a heck of a player.
No, it's unbelievable how amazing how the leaps and bounds the kids have made in terms of development and where they are as hockey players. Like, we have 7-year-olds that are playing like back at my age that maybe were the skill level of like a 10-year-old. Like, I guess it's really just shows how much the sport of hockey is growing, and with that, the competitiveness, it's really quite amazing to see. And they're just amazing little hockey players.
Well, owner of this brilliant event, the Stampede Challenge, is Matt Strong. He and his brother have done an amazing job. I think I can speak for Corey, our ownership group, Calvin. We have just enjoyed the daylights out of being involved with you. Great to catch up as always. It was fun seeing you a few weeks ago, and I wish you nothing but the best with this event, your Champions Cup. And it's always great, I think, when former players give back, and you're doing a great job giving back.
Same to you guys. I can't thank you guys enough. HN Live, like, working with them for the past 5 years has been amazing. It's part of like having the play-by-play, even having some special experience, having you call the kids' game. Like, that's adding to the experience, and we're so happy to have a partnership that we can build off of for years to come.